Wow. It's a dark day, man. I put my camera settings on low. I've even zoomed out a little bit. I'm wearing black. Queen Victoria settings, 1904. All of that, man. Man. And I've got, not only have I got Roms here, I've got Abs here to rub it in when he supports a shit club who's in the mud with me, mine, yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't even know where to start this. And then you got Daps just smiling, acting like a therapist doing the pre-record right now. And you got, you know what? The only positive I've got here is that someone's always there to share the pain with me. Egal's here to share the pain with me, yeah? Yeah, safe. Where do I even start with this fucking manager, yeah? I've just heard a new record, by the way.
3 is the magic number.
Tactic. Do you want to tell us any more than that? Well, it's tactic. Okay. So.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm trying to keep my cool right now. I just had to hear Ty make a bunch of stupid excuses, in my opinion. He's still, Ten Hag in. So
you're joking. You're joking.
No, I was pressing him. Trust me, I was pressing him. Come on, bro. Like
that's big pause, but I hear it.
Yeah. Do you know, it's worth a pause. It's worth a pause on that one. But he is, look, I was okay, cool. Fulham away, next game, what if? And he still won't say after that game as well. He's still like, but Copenhagen. Listen, if I'm a Man United fan, I'm looking at the Champions League and I could not give a shit if I was a United fan, whether we qualify or not. These performances tell us it is not worth us qualifying. Why? To go and get battered over 2 legs by someone. It's just not worth it. Let me tell you this guy is the breaker of records, yeah. So it's our worst start. It started in 1986 since then when Fergie took over. A new record has been broken. We haven't had a worse start in terms of losses, 5 out of 10 losses since 1930, bruv, when Arsenal used to rule the world. Yeah, since then. 1930. Got battered 7-0 at Anfield, yeah. That's another record broken. You got smashed up 6-3 at the Etihad when they've never put 6 past us at their own ground, right? Only at ours. More records are probably there. What the fuck do I even back anymore? It's like if I don't laugh and keep composed, what's the point, right? So today he gives us the lineup that most United fans wanted. You know what? Even I was a bit optimistic. You know who you got to blame today? Bruno Fernandes, Rashford. So now Bruno and Rashford are not on the pitch. You can't blame them people no more. You had Amrabat come on. You had Casemiro there. You've had Maybury. You had Mount. That's what we wanted to see. Guess what? Nothing's going to change. No one's changing nothing. You got Garnacho playing like a tight winger. What's the point when he's inside? You got regular Don doing regular things. You got the low stinking up the gaff. He'd mostly be a more consistent type player. Varane was ill at home. Was he really ill, or is he had enough of this guy as well? I've got hearing Ty make excuses. Give me Casemiro, Amrabat in the midfield, Varane back. Yeah, because that's going to score us more goals. Wan-Bissaka comes on to save the Low's arse. Pause.
No pause.
No pause. Do you know what? Here's the thing. So I said on Sunday, yeah.
That was Newcastle B team.
Thank you, bro. Listen, that's what I was going to say, Cass. That's what I was going to say. When I said on Sunday to Ty, when I said to him, listen, yeah, your team don't look like they're playing for your... Well, I asked him, I know Newcastle United will rock up to Old Trafford, yeah, after you've lost to Old Trafford 3-0. Newcastle will rock up, wanting revenge, wanting the Carabao Cup, and playing for their manager. Will your team be playing for your manager? Now, then I had quite a few Newcastle fans contact me and said, Daps, although we do want revenge and we do want the Carabao Cup, we're also battered with injuries, yeah? And we got Arsenal at the weekend. So I don't really know if we're going to be able to go there. Bro, they rocked up there, and they put another 3 past them. Now, here's where I look at the manager a bit as well. Ty, Cass, what side did we hit you at consistently on Sunday?
All sides.
But first half in particular, we know it's a Bernardo, Grealish, Vardiol down our left, your right, yeah? Against Delo, right? Today, what happened with Newcastle? The same damn side. Now, of course, that is on Delo. But again, manager, what are you doing? Like, you've seen him get cooked. Oh, guess what? Let him go and get cooked again. Same thing. Your DMs going and getting yellow cards early doors. Like, and to be fair, I think that's something all of us need to realise this season as well. Like, DMs cannot be getting yellow cards, cannot be getting cards early doors, because it's just not a good look when that happens, man. Not a good look. Anyway, I'm here for it, man.
Anthony, yeah, I'm not joking. Anthony might go down as the worst signing in Premier League history, bro. Yeah. I'm not even kidding you. This guy is a fucking fidget spinner. Man's talking Beyblade since 2003, Beyblade, and all that kind of stuff. I've had enough, man. I can. You know what? I can't. You know what it is, Romja? I can't even point the finger at how shit different players are, because you know what? He's setting them up. Free Jadon Sancho, man. Sancho was right. You know what? Even, bro, the whole narrative about 2 months ago was Sancho believed he will outlast Ten Hag. Bro, if this man don't get fucking sacked here tomorrow, yeah? Fuck this board. Fuck everything about this club at this moment of time.
I said tomorrow. You shouldn't even make it to the morning. You should be sacking him.
Big club, one sec. Any big club gets rid of a manager that's doing shit. You know what makes it worse? They're going to offer Pep Guardiola a new fucking contract, bruv. So,
is that true? Daps, is that true, by the way?
Well, I mean, listen, I don't know, but bro, usually when you see these rumors, something ends up happening.
Let me continue, yeah. If your missus cheats on this is that tire, bruv. The guy needs to get something in his noggin properly, yeah. If your missus cheats on you with another man, yeah, or another woman, or another gender non-binary, all that bullshit, yeah. Broccoli, fam, or a tree or whatever, yeah, in your own bed, yeah, in your own yard.
It's just weird.
Yeah, you forgive it the first time. Let's say go through therapy. You think, you know what, things will change. Let's just change up a little bit, you know, the scenario and stuff. What's going wrong here? They do it again. We got 3-0 twice, yeah, and that means.
Do you want to tell us any more than that? Oh, it's tactic. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just gonna have fun with these.
You invite another man. You know what happens? They do it again. They invite another man into your own bedroom and get dicked down in your own bed. And you know what's gonna keep happening? They're gonna keep cheating on you if you don't learn your lesson, bro. You can point to the Glazers as much as you fucking want, yeah, but they don't set up the damn team.
Thank you, KAS. This is a thing, and people that try and it can be. Sorry, no, real quick, people. Can everyone agree, not just us five, but everyone in the comments as well, that sometimes it can be more than one thing. It's never just one thing, yeah? So this whole Glazers, we get it. Glazers, Manchester United will never be back to being the Manchester United that KAS knows and loves until the Glazers go. But right now, it's not about Manchester United getting back to the Manchester United he knows and loves. Right now, KAS would be happy with the Manchester United of last season. KAS would be right happy with the Manchester United that won the Europa League or whatever it was called. Like, right now, they're so far away from that. And with Ten Hag, they're not going to get any closer because he is making fundamental errors as well.
You know what is
the signs like trying to get back.
The signs were there, Rom. Sorry, I keep taking over, yeah. But the signs were there. If you feel like you got your gut feeling that your missus is cheating on you, yeah, and you know what, and you keep denying it, you know what, you even seen a little couple messages, but you say, you know what, one, that I trust her, all that bullshit, yeah. I don't want to look like a control freak. The signs were there, yeah, they've been there. Yeah, they start meddling within their own home. You know what I'm saying? Like she's disrespecting your own home, aka Sancho Varane, and pulling out Casemiro and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, this is like Will Smith's missus, isn't it? Them vibes. It's fully them vibes, bro.
It's the madness.
What was the name of that? What was the name of that singer? What was the name of that singer that she invited in and then like
August Alsina?
August Alsina.
Everyone. You know this. I was saying to Ty before the game, Man United, I don't expect you to win this in normal time. I said it. In fact, I said it to you, KAS. I think United went on pens, right? And I said, this is depleted Newcastle team. Then you know what? I saw their starting 11 and I saw yours. And as much as it was depleted, I saw a British core out that will give it their all. I saw Longstaff. I saw Hall. I saw Anderson. I saw... Who else did I see in there? Gordon. I said, you know what? I said to my brethren, Newcastle are going to win this now. I'm changing my prediction. Just as I saw the lineup, said Newcastle are going to win this. But I did not think it would be 2-0 by half time.
They had a fullback starting at centre back.
That's crazy. Because you know what? I didn't watch any of your. I've not even seen the goals. I've not seen the goal. I'm going to see, obviously, Av, you watch your team.
Good finishes, to be fair. Good finishes.
That you're probably watching in that game. But when I saw 2-0 at half time, it's got to a point now, yeah. I hate United, despise them, but it's actually quite boring bantering you now. It's becoming the norm. Like, it's actually becoming the norm. And to lose, like you said, back-to-back 3-0 in a space of 3 or 4 days.
At home
as well. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Bro, and you know what, right? I want to go as far to say this. Fulham have been piss poor this season, but I think they've won tonight as well, so they're in the quarterfinals. It doesn't get better this Saturday. Yeah, they beat, and Ipswich have been in good form, I think.
Ipswich have been very good this season. Ipswich have been good this season. Yeah.
United aren't winning this
You want to know something? I'm not even going to speak about the game. I'm just going to speak about Ten Hag. I view Ten Hag's communication issues. His interviews being the biggest problem at this moment in time. The reason why these fans cannot stick by him and connect to him is because of interviews like that. When he's coming out saying it's tactics, when it's clearly not tactics, he's blatantly lying. If he cannot speak proper English and he cannot get himself the words that he needs to say to get to the fans and make them understand his thought process, get him a translator or get him.
No. Bro, we don't need a No. Bro, it's not. This is the same thing.
Let me land. This is the same thing that happened with Unai Emery. He was saying good evening every time. He started saying absolute BS in interviews. You lose connection with the players. You lose connection with the fans. And then after these press conferences, you lose respect from the public.
Egal, I agree with you, but here's the thing. Ten Hag's English is perfectly good. Right, I'm sorry. I hear you 100%. Sometimes managers, the way it's translated don't work. Ten Hag's English is very, very good, bro. It's not that. I think I started touching on this kind of when their form started to dip pretty early on in this season. I think, in fact, it was a Sancho interview. I said, this is not the same as him last year. Last season, Ten Hag in press conferences was very, very, very good, right? The interviews after games was very, very, very good. I was super impressed with how he was just wanting to speak about his philosophy and football and all of that. This season, he just looks like someone who the pressure is too much for, bro. Like, it's way too much. And today, it was probably the Newcastle fans singing sacked in the morning, but I'm going to be real. It sounded louder than just the Newcastle fans. And I said to Ty that, look, your next game after the Manchester derby, which you got embarrassed in, Newcastle at home, if you lose that, the fans are fully going to turn on him. And I think they're gone, bro. There's nothing, even the things he said, like to say, oh, I left Varane out because of tactics, right? I played Lindelof at left back over a natural left back because of tactics. But then it comes out that potentially he's thinking about taking the armband off Bruno to give it to Varane, who he left out because of tactics. If I'm a United fan, what am I I want to back you, bro, but I don't know what I'm backing right now because you don't seem to know what the hell you're doing. Like, there's nothing going on at that club at the moment. Look, I don't dislike Ten Hag. And keep him there as long as you want, but I think it's got to a point now. I can't see how this is saved. The fans are turning on him. For me, the players have already turned on him. The results are not going in his favour. The form he got last season at home that was very, very good, he has completely lost. I don't know how there's any way back to this because, like, even if they beat Fulham, their game after that is Copenhagen away, right?
Copenhagen, yeah.
Even if you win that, you win your next 3 games, which I believe is Fulham, Copenhagen, Luton, right? but if they win those 3 games, the sensible Manchester United fans, are they really now going to be like, Ten Hag in because I think he's turned it round? Or are they going to go, hold on, we just played Fulham, Copenhagen and Luton? Like, I don't think there's any saving it now.
I hear that. You know the issue is though, Daps. The problem is with Ten Hag, and this is when I knew that it was just never going to work long term, innit? Even though I do think he's a good manager. I know people say I do think there is a good manager there. But the issue with him is the worst thing he did was he completely abandoned his philosophy and principles. of what he was trying to do. And this is where managers get sacked all the time. It happens at my club regularly. This man he comes up with a strong persona, flipping, we're going to do this my way, we're going to do it this and that, we're going to my way or the highway, which is
Usher vibes, yeah.
No, because if you do that, at least what happens is if results aren't going your way, it exposes who's really good enough and who's about that knife and who isn't. Then he comes out in a press conference and he's like, we're not going to play the same football that we played at Ajax. This is what I'm saying.
Well, why did they bring him?
No,
that's off your rocker saying that. I'm not gonna lie.
But this is the problem with managers in the modern game. It's not just the Ten Hag thing, because loads of guys do this. From when a manager abandons his principles, you need to get rid. From that point, forget results. If you're not sticking by what you believe in, then you should not be in the job in the first place.
You want to know something? Manchester United, from top to bottom, just need somebody to come in and build a philosophy. Be it a board, be it a director, be it a manager, whoever it is. But from top to bottom, they need to be consistent with each other. With the signings, the style of manager that you want, the style of players you want, and you need to get rid of the players that cannot play that style of football. This is not a project that's going to take 1 year, 2 years. Last year, because Ten Hag did so well, winning a trophy, getting you guys top 4, expectations were raised. Now, no matter what, the decline from what you guys seen last year will mean he's going to lose his job.
So are we all in agreement that basically... United! Sorry, wrong one. Let me try that again. Are we all in agreement that...
Give it Giggsy to the end of the season.
Yeah. Giggs, Carrick, McKenna, just bring back the old legend, man.
We don't want no one that punches up women, in our club. But again,
Whoa, hold on a minute. Wait a minute.
Yo, if I was you,
I'm going to say
you, I would say stay clear of
I agree. You don't, but you better. So what? Ten Hag needs to take Anthony with him.
Michael Carrick, actually.
He's a club legend.
Why are we going to take Carrick? Bro, he's in a job in Middlesbrough. Why is he going to like, oh yeah, you know what I'm going to do?
You will leave Middlesbrough in a heartbeat.
No, he wouldn't. No, he would, bro. Why would he?
Hold on. When Carrick was there before, because Carrick was interim briefly, right?
Yeah,
it was just interim. Yeah.
And I don't think he was too keen with it neither. So I don't think Carrick would go right now.
I think Carrick a bit, Kaz. I felt Carrick had about 2-3 games of interim, but you're not actually playing a bit of decent stuff.
It was beautiful. You know why it was beautiful? Yeah. You know why it was beautiful? Because he dropped Bruno Fernandes and we played ball.
Carrick, listen. Carrick is that position. Carrick is that position that if you play football in that position, generally you know how to be obviously not enough. But if you look at a lot of good managers, they often play in that. Arteta,
you said Usher vibes earlier. First thing that came to my mind was "Let It Burn." They're letting it burn.
Right now, they need to be moving mountains. That's right.
I don't know why you're laughing, Egal. You're out of another trophy.
Well, bro, if I don't laugh, I'm gonna cry because my other team, my basketball team, shit. My team lost today. Everything's going to shit today. But what am I gonna do? We had the worst performance I've seen us all season, and we've had some bad performances this season. It was utterly embarrassing, disgraceful. West Ham friggin' played us off the park in the second half, and we didn't even try. Ramsdale's job is finished. I mean, finished. This guy's never gonna get that job again. He's done out here.
Hold on.
Finished.
Hold on.
I don't want to see him.
That's down to your manager.
Right. No, Egal. So is that you're right? So what I want to get here is that you saying you don't want to see him, or you saying unfortunately he's done because your manager won't want to see him?
Bro, he just conceded 3 goals to West Ham. Like, let's be honest.
One second. But that's down to your manager.
Wait, sorry, who was this?
I'm going to get to the manager. Mikel Arteta set us up for failure. He doesn't care about this trophy. Damn. He's not taking this trophy serious. If you make 7 to 8 changes, you clearly don't give a shit about the Carabao Cup. You clearly don't care. Not one Martinelli, no Odegaard, no Bukayo Saka. And on top of that, Declan Rice. What are we doing here? Are we intentionally trying to lose? Are we intentionally trying to pack up? And
so what does that mean? What does that mean?
1 second. Everyone always says, Egal, yo, you back the manager no matter what. Egal, you always back him. You're always sucking him off. No, bro, when this guy's making clear mistakes, doing it every single year, throwing away trophies, it's absolute bullshit. We can't do that. And on top of that, people are going to say injuries. Partey's injured. Jesus injured. This guy's injured. No one cares. At the end of the day, if we have injuries or not, we have a good enough team to beat West Ham. I believe this team could have been beating West Ham. We did not set up properly from the beginning. We set ourselves up for failure. And you guys saying I'm disrespecting Ramsdale, bro. Forget about disrespecting Ramsdale. The guy conceded 3 goals against West Ham. One of the goals it should have never stood. The first goal, if you guys seen it, he got pulled down. The third goal, it was literally right at him. And then the second goal, maybe I'm harsh, but Zinchenko and him were at fault. I don't want to see Zinchenko starting on the weekend. I don't want to see Ramsdale starting in a meaningful game. And against Newcastle, I really don't know if we are going to set up defensively away from home against Newcastle, because this Newcastle team, they have so many injuries. We should be trying to win and take them to the sword. They're vulnerable right now. I don't know how they beat you 3-0. I don't know how they beat you 3-0 with no Isaac, no Sandro Tonali, no Botman, no Harvey Barnes. These guys,
you do know. No, you do know. You do know.
All these guys are missing, and Newcastle did this to you. I'm worried. If I don't see a convincing performance in one of these next coming Premier League games, we have to open our eyes and say, bro, this team is not what we think it is.
Wow. God damn you.
Wait. Or is it mean maybe it's not what it seems with Arteta?
You know what?
I don't think Arteta's getting sacked regardless. This guy could finish.
This is wild talk. Arteta getting sacked. What's going on here?
Arteta's not getting sacked. That's not the conversation. The conversation is not about Arteta getting sacked. It's about him fixing his mentality. It's about him fixing his mentality in his clubs. You cannot be the manager who came in and won a trophy in your first 6 months and then say, "Oh, I don't need to win any of these anymore." What are we doing?
I think that's a valid point. I do think that's a valid point.
I said at 1:30 today, right? Arsenal won't win tonight. I knew you wouldn't win, and let me tell you why. Moyes hardly rotates. Arteta does not respect this competition. He hasn't from the day he walked in. In fact, it's not even Arteta. This is in Elot's fabric. Arsenal don't rate the Carabao Cup. I think your last win was early 90s, if I remember rightly.
No, they don't. You're right.
You've never respected the kids in the final versus Birmingham City.
Exactly. You never respected the cup. I knew Kudus would come back in. I knew West Ham would go stronger. Maybe they'll make 1 or 2 changes. I didn't think there's a way to lose, right? There's losing and there's a manner in which to lose. I thought you would maybe lose on pens or maybe by a goal margin. But to be 3-0 down in the 60th minute, that's crazy. I'm sorry.
The goal was a consolation goal. If anyone who didn't see, let me just tell you.
I've not seen none of the goals, by the way.
The kudos goal, lovely.
Ben White own goal in the first 16 minutes. And by the way, West Ham.
Actually, no, I did see that. I saw Ben White.
West Ham didn't do nothing in the first half. The first half was all Arsenal. West Ham didn't do nothing. But guess what? We were just passing. West Ham were chilling. They had 2 chances and they didn't even have a shot on target. How does that make sense? God knows. They scored a goal also in the first half, and they didn't have a shot on target. Ramsdale was doing whatever he was doing with the goal with the other guys.
Quickly onto Ramsdale.
The referee didn't see it. The first goal should have never stood, but there's no VAR in the Carabao Cup. No excuses. We were shit. Second goal. Kudos ripped Zinchenko after a great pass over the top to Kudos. And before this game, Kudos said he was coming for us. And he delivered. It's funny how everyone who says they're coming for us delivers. Then Bowen's goal, I'm not going to lie, there was too many things that happened in that goal. It was a deflection, and it went straight at the keeper and somehow still went past him. He got his hands on it. So I just got to say, bad defense.
He looked like he was playing. You know, what's that thing called when there's loads of dots? Like this, it's like a red one, green one. You have to put your hands or your feet somewhere.
The Connect Four.
You're talking
about
not
Connect Four. Twister.
You're talking about the Dance Revolution thing.
Yeah, and that as well. Yeah, we know what you do in your spare time, Egal.
I used to work in videos. That's fun, bro. But look, I'm just going to say one more thing. I'm just going to say one more thing.
Yeah, go on.
From our starting 11, we had 3 starters. We had Zinchenko, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Ben White. If you want to argue, Eddie Nketiah or Jorginho or Trossard or any of those guys, they're really bench players. We went with 8 bench players.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just ask you a question. So for me, I get it. I think you're pissed off because you don't like that your manager disrespected the Carabao Cup, right?
No, because I thought we had a chance to win this. Now Liverpool are going to go on and freaking win it.
Well, I think Chelsea might have a good chance in that. Or Newcastle.
I think it's Arsenal.
Hold on, but let me finish here. You're a little bit frustrated with your manager, but you're not really thinking because of this game that all of a sudden you're questioning your overall stance on this season in the league, are you?
I'm questioning his mentality because Pep Guardiola, a guy who he worked with, who he stood by next in Man City, would not throw away cup competitions. Even if you rotated, you wouldn't see a situation where you rotate 8 or 9 players in a game.
Can I add on to this as well?
Yeah, go
Quickly before we go, Daps,
Yeah, go.
Because Abs and Daps would both know when Guardiola and Mourinho both came in English football, their first trophy was the Carabao Cup. It can be a catalyst to go on and win the Prem, and especially with your young squad, Egal. That FA Cup win in 2020, that was with a whole different squad of players. Well, you had some players that were still in the squad, but it was mainly a whole different squad of players. With this group, they need to win something to start instilling that winning mentality. That's why this competition was important for you. And like you said, Liverpool and Arsenal were the favourites left. I think everyone knows, get City out of this competition, then we were the favourites. The fact that you've not taken this seriously, I completely understand where you're coming from, because we are now the outright favourites. We should be going on and winning this competition.
So can I move on to Ramsdale now?
After that performance, I don't even know if you're outright favourites.
We'll get on toss. We'll get on toss later. But you know what? Step it up.
So people, I don't know what the likes are on. There's nearly 800 of you in it. If you could please just quickly check your like button is lit. If you haven't, please give it a tap. Can we just move on to Ramsdale real quick? And you know what? Right, I'm gonna defend Ramsdale, not on today's performance because I didn't watch it, but would you agree that this can be the issue when Ramsdale last season was a good goalkeeper, right? Listen, I've been critical of elements of it, but overall, he's been a good goalkeeper since he's been at Arsenal. And I also think his mentality is something that I've always thought is very good. I've always thought Ramsdale's mentality is a good mentality, to the point where I expected him one day to become England's main goalkeeper and then stay in that role for many, many years, right? But when all of a sudden you get dropped and then you get kept out repeatedly for that amount of time, even when some people are looking at some performances of the other goalkeeper and he's still not changing it over, there's other cup competitions, he's still not changing it over. Would it not be fair to say that we got to cut Ramsdale a little, or you've got to cut Ramsdale a little bit of slack from the fact that this is his first game back, his confidence is a little bit low, and he's a little bit rusty? Would you not?
I'm merely saying that Ramsdale's not going to be starting the Premier League or the Champions League.
But is that because of you or because of Arteta? That's what I want to know, the difference. Are you saying it because you think Arteta won't, or because you don't want him to now?
Because I think this performance today confirms Mikel Arteta's belief that Raya is a better keeper. Based on how he performed today, I think that's so. Because the whole defense might have been poor, but we didn't concede too many chances. I don't think he made too many saves either in this game. Like, overall, it was a bad goalkeeping performance. There were some shots that were directly at him. He should have done better. I think he conceded 3 goals. He conceded 3 goals, bro. He made 1 save. Like, let's be honest.
I hear you, but here's the thing, though, right? What I don't like from Arsenal fans is when...
Oh, my word. Man United he's sacked. I'm looking at the next 6 fixtures. He's gone.
And his passes...
Go on.
His passes were terrible, too.
You know what I'm saying? You can blame Ramsdale all you want, but can you not also look at the setup as well? Because Arteta went with a midfield of...
Bro, I've already criticized
Havertz. No, because people need to deep this, right? You have the chance to go to the quarterfinals of a competition where you're basically, if you win all of them, you're 4 games away from Wembley, which is apparently your second home, innit? And man went with a midfield of Jorginho, Havertz, and ESR. Basically, Arsenal win a dual challenge.
But ESR weren't there. He was in.
Sorry, not ESR, Vieira. That's what I mean. Man went with that midfield and thought they was getting anything out of it. So, regardless of whether or not Ramsdale was active, Arsenal was never going to win that game, bro. Because I can tell you for free, Jorginho needs his handheld because he can't do anything apart from pass it side to side. What's my man's name? Vieira is an attacking midfielder, or whatever you want to call it that. And Havertz is... But listen, I don't even want to talk about Havertz because I don't think he's a proper footballer as it is. But from when I saw that lineup, I was like, nah, he ain't winning. He don't want to win. So this Ramsdale this Ramsdale scapegoating thing is a bit harsh, I'll be real.
Let me do all these.
One second. I was asked a direct question about Ramsdale. The reason why I started off by saying Ramsdale's not going to start in many games anymore is because we have Raya, and I have not seen this kind of performance from Raya at all. I've seen bad performances like the Chelsea game, but this was not a good performance from Ramsdale.
I mean, Lens game maybe.
Yeah,
Lens, he made one mistake. Let's be honest.
He's a bit dodgy. Let me do these quick. Swap Ten Hag and Tuchel. Maybe that works. Well, Tuchel's actually.
I just lost to a third division team.
Newcastle started with 5 fullbacks on the pitch. I don't even let me know that. Jordy Boy is taking a piss. Livramento was class. I mean, I'm not trying to take nothing away from you lot, but it's not that hard to look class against Man United. Michelle Leon says there's no talent. Sorry, it's not the coaching. That's pathetic, isn't it?
Who's that about?
Bro, about Man United. But you can say Man United's got no talent in there. A guy that's won the Champions League 5 times got no talent. Like, come on, man. There's talent there. It's just not. It's clearly not being coached, mate. Scott says, "Hey, Cass, enough of this fire and ETH talk. That's for the post-Liverpool game talk. We determine the future and fate of Man U managers, and you know it." Man, get him out, man. Ed, Cass, which is worse, shit on the pitch or piss on the floor? I mean, either or, man. You go to the toilet, over there.
Is this a bit premature to say? You know how Chelsea finished 12th last season? United could finish bottom half. Is it
yeah. No.
I said this earlier, bro. It's on the trajectory right now. Man, Man United's got like 5-6 away games in the next 7 fixtures or some shit. One of them being Newcastle away, mate. Gotta get we need a bounce back, bro. It's like when Egal said we need to get that bounce back, like all that kind of stuff. Remember that?
You need to get that bounce back because we've been talking about bouncing back for way too long.
I resent that remark. I don't sound like that. Why you guys making me sound like a Texas guy?
You do sound like that.
Get out of here.
It's
I'm talking about bouncing back for way too long.
Why are you making me sound like that? What the flip?
Give it Giggsy to the end of the season.
Bo, do it. Do it.
Now you're making me sound like a Valley girl. What the flip?
Yeah, but the thing is, just switching to Man United again. Yeah, it's just, bro. You need to somehow save the season. If you're gonna wait till I don't get tired, wait till Luton and wait till Fulham because that changes much, doesn't it? Because truly that changes much. Yeah.
Hold on. Can we just? So real quick. So Man United have Fulham at the weekend. Yeah. Right. So if Fulham win, Fulham are on 12 points. They will go on 15 points. If they win by 2 goals or more, that will put them above United. United also have West Ham, Brentford, Chelsea, Wolves and Palace, all also on 12 points with similar or better goal difference. So if any of them pick up wins, they will go above Man United. Man United could, I don't know who's playing who off the top of my head, but Man United could be as low as 12th or 13th by the weekend.
Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna keep Chelsea quite cozy then. But fucking, I just look at it like this.
What's how do you know we won't leapfrog you?
Oh yeah, all right, mate. Anyways, good joke.
Yeah, all right. Well, you said.
I said good joke. I said good joke.
Anyways, okay.
Anyways, we're playing mid battles. We're playing Mr. Tears, bro. Battle mids. But what's it called? I'm telling you now, yeah. What's the point of waiting until Fulham or whoever? Well, is that not like the perfect time? You could save Champions League potentially, yeah, because you need to get the best out of the squad. Like that sort of run potentially, even though you're not going to win it, it probably doesn't even matter to be fair. But you can save that part. You can save the season because it's not that far off in points in terms of going towards top 4, and you always can have a decent run towards the end of the season, anyways. And then you got to think about long term. If the players ain't playing for you, it's because you've been. It's not, bro. I'm sick of just blaming the players all the time because half that team or more is his squad.
Facts.
So what more do I want to know?
And the thing is, Kaz, the reason I think you're spotting as well is that we're not even at the halfway point yet. United can't. I don't want you to, but United can save the season. And the thing is as well.
Define save. Hold on. Define save.
As in, like, not making embarrassing.
Cool. By United standards, it can't be saved, but saved as in at least make the season respectable.
Define respectable.
Top 4.
At this point, top 6. No, not top 4. Probably top 6.
They ain't getting top 4 for shit.
Right,
There's no way they're getting top 4.
That's why I didn't even think of top 4.
We said about Newcastle. We said about Newcastle back in Feb, and we said the same thing about Liverpool when they were down playing.
So you think you can still get top 4?
Bro, it's only a few points, bro. That's
where it's a bit mad.
No, it's not. The squad is not that shit, bro. If it done it last,
I'm not saying the squad shit because I just think even if you bring in a new manager, it'll be all right for a couple months. Then I think it will be back shit. This is why I don't think top 4 is possible. That's why when I say respectable, when you said define respectable,
respectable
top 6.
six, bro. That's not respectable. That's not respectable.
Remember, this could get you Champions League potentially.
This is not Tottenham, bro. That's not respectable. That's
Tottenham
You're not listening. You didn't listen to what I said. By United standards, it's not. But just to save your season, to make it respectable from a rival standpoint, it's at least top 6 from a rival standpoint. No, you lot are never going to accept that, of course, and I don't blame you. But
no, I hear it. Your club's long gone. Your club is long gone, and I think Arsenal and Man City. That's all, bro. That full spot, there can be a battle for it at the very least. No matter what.
It can be a battle, but not involving United.
Exactly. I just think it can be a battle, just not involving United.
We were like 12 points above you at one point last year. Of course it can happen, bro. Anything can happen in Premier League.
Can I tell you something?
Ten Hag has too much say. No, because Kat said something. No, because Kat said something that people let fly. So you're saying that Spurs' position top 4 isn't that secure?
Oh, nothing's guaranteed. Then it's not guaranteed, bro.
You want to know something? He's right. But at the same time, I do feel like we do know one thing. We know that Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and Newcastle are going to be in the mix for the top 5. That one extra position, who's going to take it? It could be Aston Villa. It could be Aston Villa. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but
it depends if Spurs invest. If Spurs invest, I think that 4 spot then not becomes theirs, but it'll be very tough to take it off them if they invest. But it's a lot.
Spurs started off the season so well.
Are they going to start this draw or what, man?
Spurs started the season so well that it could be a situation where the top 4 or 5 might already somewhat be like close to being recorded.
So let me. Can you, Cass? We don't do polls too much anymore. Can we do a poll though, please?
Go on.
Who's more likely to get top 4 this season, Chelsea or Manchester United?
Easy, Chelsea.
Right now, that's kind of it. That's it. That's not even a poll.
Well, in that case, there's another name in the mixer straight away as well. Because no one mentioned Chelsea then, but I'm thinking at the moment, based on what we see on the pitch, and we base on Cass, when you say your squad's not that bad, if we do it based on squad as well, for me, Chelsea are far more likely to get top 4 than Man United are.
Yeah, currently, right now, obviously, but that's easy to say in hindsight.
By the way, Saliba in the chat, if you rewind the video and watch the whole video, you'll see.
Oh my god, that Ramsdale says from Bowen makes it look worse on the replay.
I'm just watching it as well. That save was.
Yeah, that's a howler, man.
Was it Zinchenko got megged as well for the goal?
Zinchenko got killed for the second goal.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they even show him.
Zinchenko has a tendency to
bro,
get
can I ask you a question?
Nice finish by Odegaard, though.
Do you feel like your recruitment is down to Ten Hag?
Well, from what we know, yeah, he's got the veto power in it. Like if you don't want something, he can say no. And he can say yes. Obviously, it comes down to an overall decision, but I think overall he's got the power for it as well. Yeah. So there could be things. I think he's got too much power, in my opinion, and that's because probably he doesn't trust the recruitment. He's got every right to not trust the recruitment, in fairness as well. But you know, he wanted these players. You can't get the best out of these players. You're not establishing no sort of system like Chelsea are. You can see there's some sort of style that they actually create chances. You're telling me that our forward players don't even have one goal between them, like in overall, like other than Højlund in the Champions League, but we're talking domestically. Like, come on, man. We're talking that's horrible, bro. That comes down to coaching.
Bro, the thing is, your signings, the amount of signings you guys have made and the money that you guys have spent for this time that he's been there, you're not seeing enough, and simply because of that in itself is a sackable offense before these poor performances.
Bro, I just don't get it. When you're losing control of a game, why don't you put more bodies behind the ball and put them in positions where they can receive it rather than playing this fucking, I don't know, man. Inshallah.
You want to know something? The reality, bro, you sack Ten Hag, that's not going to solve your problems. It
does. It solves it temporarily. Stop.
That's what I was going to say.
No. Hear me out, though.
It'll get better for about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, but that's currently, what does Man United need right now? Look, we all know the ownership.
A short-term fix.
Right now, you need something to get the best out of the squad. I mean, if the best out of the squad means a new manager until the actual sort of ownership takes place, because it's taking time anyways, then you need a short-term fix.
I agree with you on that, but here's my point. My point is, you are going to continuously put a bandage on a situation by bringing in new managers and not actually solving the root cause of the issue, which is the direction in which the club is actually going in.
We already know where it's going. This is what I'm trying to tell you. People.
Hear me out.
I've heard you out, bro. I hear it from United fans all the time. All you're going to do is go back to the Glazers.
No, fuck the Glazers.
It's always the same shit.
It's about recruitment.
It's boring.
It's about recruitment.
How is it? The Glazers, no?
Bro, it's about recruitment. Forget about the Glazers. It's about recruitment. And they could put whoever's in charge. If somebody comes in charge and has that 410 million and they spend it well, you could have a much better team. It's the people who are in charge, making the decisions, that are signing these players. That are spending 70 million on a Casemiro, who, guess what? One good season, he's 30-something years old.
Bro, at this point, you're telling me Casemiro's a shit player, bro. We all thought, due to Ten Hag's whatever he's trying to do, we all thought that Casemiro's meant to be a shit player, bro. I ain't seen signs that he's actually wearing down. It's easy to see that the system, whatever he's trying to do, is dog shit and it doesn't suit him. He's trying to make inverted forwards on the left, and Garnacho and Rashford are both inverted forwards. Yeah, we can say that. You're trying to make them play touchline, play playmaking roles. What are you doing, bro? Come on, man.
Who's your decision maker?
Listen, Egal, you know the problem is,
bro, it's him. He's been. Gary Neville says it. I think Roy Keane's alluded to it. Bro, he's got a lot of the power, bro. He's got a lot of power because Man United are trying to put a lot of responsibility on him to solve their net fucking quality of shit or decision making and all sorts around the club. Look, he wanted Anthony. You got him. You gave him. You sanctioned it. They say, yeah, you know what? We'll flog 80 million. That's why you needed probably a director to say no.
You said earlier that there was he's saying there was a system in place where Ten Hag had the final say.
You know something? We agree. We agree.
Yeah,
all I was saying is you merely need a manager. He might just be a coach. You need a real manager.
Yeah, we need a bit both. We need both.
And you know what it is though, Egal? The thing is that even
the whole time we agreed. What the fuck?
No, Egal, you know what's so funny? Before Ten Hag walked into the Man United job, do you know that he didn't want any technical director or director of football behind him?
Yeah, he turned down Tottenham too.
No, it was the thing of he didn't want to put
first name one
No, because now you know how Ralph Rangnick was supposed to go
by Everton at home. By the way, just let you know, the live draw. Everton's got Fulham. That's a nice draw for Everton. You know,
for Everton, you mean Fulham? Everton are robbed.
What?
Everton beat West Ham at the weekend.
Chelsea got a home draw. I don't
want you let me Liverpool.
I don't want you not to share.
Give me Port Vale, please.
Oh my god.
Newcastle,
Newcastle. If Newcastle win this, they deserve to win that cup, bro. They've taken out both Manchester clubs, and now they got Chelsea away, bruv.
That's techie. What, Newcastle at home?
You might play better against a team like that, though. We don't know yet.
Nah, Newcastle always do this low block thing, bro.
Nah, they don't.
Port Vale.
They do. Against big teams.
Well, against you, it's not that hard to play low block against you, G.
I know. That's why I'm saying that it'll be it's not hard to beat us normally, but whatever.
Oh, that means Liverpool gonna have it easy, bruv.
Listen, if Liverpool get Port Vale.
Actually, I don't care who left. We should.
Who did West Ham get drawn?
Oh, we got a home draw. We've been drawn.
I told you, Port Vale got Middlesbrough. Liverpool got West Ham.
Oh, West Ham got Liverpool.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, man. Come on, man. What, are we going to start moaning that Liverpool finally got another home game in this draw, even though they just played one away game? Are we going to talk about that? Since you loved doing it last year. Pathetic, man. You lot are pathetic, bruv. Pathetic club. You're not pathetic. You might not pathetic. You're pathetic, bruv. Your team's pathetic.
Are we going to speak about Liverpool, by the way?
Huh?
You don't have to use your team.
Liverpool, what are we going to say about them? What do you want to talk about?
I actually need to give props to a player that I always get onto, Harvey Elliot. Again, exceptional. Bossed that first half. Should have got a goal. Should have got assist. Salah stayed on side. He was amazing. That first half, right? Yeah, they had one or two chances, but we bossed the game. We should have been about 2-3-0 up. Soboslai, I'm running out of things to say about this guy. Again, him and Elliot in the middle, running the game. Some fans are saying he was wasteful, but you can't be wasteful. If you're trying to play through ball patches and penetrate the defense, of course you're going to lose the ball. I don't mind when my number 10 or my number 8 tries to play eye of the needle through balls and they're losing the ball because they're actually trying to do something. But Elliot and Sabozza for me were excellent. And, you know, I've been saying Joe Gomez, right, centre-back, his days are done. But if you saw this guy first half at right-back, overlapping, I think he made about 5 successful crosses as well. He was excellent. As well. We've gone 1-0 up by Gakpo rebound into the second half. But the first 20, I'll say from about second half started to about the 70th minute, we were poor. And Bournemouth were inevitably going to score. They probably should have scored about 2 or 3. But again, we were defensively resolute. But they've equalised, and then Klopp makes the triple change. He brings off Endo, Elliot, and Jones, and he brings on Trent, Nunes, and
if West Ham goes strong against you and you play that second streak that you did, it'll be tricky. You'll be losing. I hope Chelsea, when they go through against Newcastle, end up beating. I hope they get Middlesbrough, Port Vale. I do hope.
Chelsea or Newcastle.
Yeah, I want. You know what? Yeah, no, you know what? No, I want Chelsea to get Liverpool in the semi-final because that will be a shit final. Then who's the other team? Everton. Oh,
that's going to be 0-0. That's going to be 0-0 if we play Chelsea in the final.
Hey, that's dead still.
And just quickly to round off the Liverpool segment, because we don't want to spend too long on it. But you see, Nunes. What I've been saying from the start of this season, right? This goal epitomizes him. It's mad. If his first touch isn't bad, he doesn't score the goal. If he had a better first touch, he probably doesn't score the goal. The fact he had a poor first touch, it brought him out wide because his first touch went 5 yards away from him.
First touch was shocking.
It was
absolutely shocking. Well, tonight we saw Kudus' first touch, then we saw Nunes' first touch.
But then Nunes' first touch. He holds it, shifts it past the defender, and just wraps it top in.
Yeah,
and
beautiful.
That literally epitomizes Nunes. I've been saying, if you're expecting him, I've said it many times on this channel, if you're expecting him to be intricate, have technically good, that is not him. Stop thinking it, because if you keep thinking he's that player, you're never really going to rate him. This is to the Liverpool fans. This is what the Rams fans think. But if you just feed that guy, he will score, and he will score the harder chances instead of the easier ones. But he's come on, he scored the winner. I wouldn't say we were holding on, but we were conceding a lot of counters.
Yeah, you were a bit. We
were conceding counters as well, but I wouldn't say another player I have to speak on as well. He's had the last 2 games he's played well in my opinion, but McAllister came on and his ball retention wasn't the greatest again. He was actually losing the ball a lot. I think he actually came on and disrupted the play a bit. Trent, I don't think was the greatest. Yeah, he was breaking lines of what we're expecting of Trent. He was dribbling a lot, but he wasn't the greatest. I actually think the 3 subs actually gave Bournemouth a new lease of life. But other than that, it's a cup game.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
We got the 3 points, and that's all that matters. But yeah,
bro. And someone said, I think about a cup double. I definitely think you're doing a cup double. You could actually do a cup treble. You could do it. Same. I hear it as well. Yeah,
cup double. I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, I think you can. I see what you said. You must. You said it. You looked at the draw now. You said you're winning the Europa League. That's a cup double. You must then, Roms. You said it.
Now, what's left? Of course, now it has to be.
As long as every game's at Anfield, then you're fine. Clearly.
Every game don't even have to be at Anfield. I still think with the teams left, we should be winning this competition.
But yeah, man, I don't even know, man. I've had my rant about
What about Chelsea? What about Chelsea? Hold on. What about Chelsea? What about Chelsea?
Oh yeah, they played. You know what? I don't even care how the game went. Just give me the standout players.
Wallahi, guys, if Chelsea win a trophy this season,
I would love it because I know it would.
Chelsea win a trophy and Arsenal don't. Oh my god!
Who's had a better
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, imagine if Tottenham won the league.
If Chelsea get 5th, if Chelsea get 5th in Champions League and they win the Carabao Cup and Arsenal win nothing, who's had a better season?
Listen, guys, I'm telling you guys right now, I am comfortably sitting here right now, and I don't think Chelsea are going to be able to get their shit together to win the next couple games.
Why not? Well, if they beat Newcastle, then what?
I don't think they're going to be able to do it.
Why not?
I just don't think this Chelsea. They're going to need to ride their luck.
Yeah, of course. That's how football works.
No, this is my take. Honestly, I think Newcastle is the worst team for Chelsea to face right now in this cup because Newcastle are really good defensively and they're really resolute.
Did you see they played today? Did you see that they played today?
I didn't watch them play, but one thing I will tell you is Chelsea. If they have a lead in the game, they can do well. But the moment they concede, the game's done. Because the other team just shuts up shop and Chelsea cannot finish their dinner if their life dependent on it.
I can't lie though. I can't lie. If they're gonna play Kraft and dumb it in the next round and think they're gonna go through 5 fullbacks, Lewis Hall and that, they're not beating Chelsea, man. Let's be honest. They're not gonna have much ball.
You know what? I don't know if you guys watch basketball. but there's a guy named Charles Barkley, and he says, I guarantee that Chelsea will not be winning a trophy this season. I
Well,
guarantee.
Charles Barkley do that crazy song.
Make sure you say this.
You guys can clip that up.
So who was the better player today against Blackburn? He was good.
Who's the best players?
I heard the Sassy did good.
Cole Palmer, and to be fair, Enzo played well. It wasn't. I'll be real. It wasn't a good performance, but
Guys,
I should have added the pause.
Now you don't know that this is what they call. This is what they say when you're stripping for a player.
Bro, you hate Chelsea, don't you, Egal? I'm not gonna lie.
Bro,
this has been ongoing for years. Like you hate them.
I despise Chelsea more than Tottenham, probably more than Manchester United. Honestly, I grew up around a lot of Chelsea fans. My uncle was a Chelsea fan. The guy had the audacity to.
You sure he wasn't Brazilian?
I had the audacity, knowing that I'm an Arsenal fan. He bought me a freaking Chelsea kit, and I'm like, "What are you doing? Buy me a Chelsea kit. Go get me a Rosowski kit. What are we doing?"
You got your Chelsea kit. I large up unks, man.
A stat from somebody earlier. Highbury Ultra says season is at risk because of transfer window negligence. Why are players like Thomas Partey, ESR still at this club? Useless, unreliable, affecting squad's quality.
Wallahi, when I called out Thomas Partey, the whole Arsenal fan base on Twitter went for me. Now you guys see why I was saying this guy is slightly overrated by our fan base.
Boy, wait, Smith Rowe didn't even play today, did he?
Bro, the guy got injured.
He got injured.
Yeah, Smith was injured.
Oh, mate.
This one is a joke. Guys, I am not this guy who's going to come here and be negative 24/7. But I'll tell you this. Today is warranted. Wallahi, it's warranted. This was a shambolic performance, embarrassing performance. As much as you want to say lucky goals, whatever, say whatever the hell you want. But we cannot make excuses for injuries. That team is good enough to beat West Ham.
A guy was fine though. You've got Tony, £100 million Tony in January that you can go.
Nah, inshallah, we spend. I would flip Eddie for him. Give him Eddie.
What's it called? Anyways, man, I don't know why, but I feel like I need to play this clip.
You had to go at the manager. Wait a minute.
I see Partey play right back at Nottingham Forest at the beginning of last season. It didn't work.
When you saw.
What is that about? Listen, guys, I need to know where are these people who are calling me out? Where are they? Because at the end of the day, they're always making these jokes saying, "Oh, you guys doing this, you guys doing that." Saliba, come outside, bro. Why are you chatting shit?
Boy,
it's quite nice me not getting rattled, to be fair. So you lot carry on, please.
You need to recreate it. Arsenal fans, where are you?
There was a picture of your guy again in the way in, isn't it? The guy say go with that.
The man with the cap, the one who celebrates that. Yeah.
Oh man. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it there. Big up Egal, big up Roms, Abs. We'll see. But I'm gonna be live tomorrow at 11:15 in the morning with Roms and Rory, and also my man. Obviously, people are getting to know him a little bit more. Ches, man, like Ches, man.
I like Ches still. I think.
Yeah, Ches is cool. Oh, by the way, don't take my jokes too serious. Don't take it serious. There's people with Bear Green in the comments. Relax.
Let me just say one thing before you go.
Yeah. No, it's not. DJ, it's actually a joke, man. I'm only joking, man. Like proper Chelsea. Are you playing? There's no racist on a fan base. I know you bitter dickhead. Should racist once, bro. I'm only joking, man. Relax, man. It's just a bit mad, isn't it? That's what I'm saying.
I'm just gonna say this. Yo, I did a full match reaction earlier, and wallahi, what would you guys rate players when they lose in that kind of fashion?
Chelsea. Wait, what did you say?
Do you guys even rate your players out of 10 after they lose a game like that?
Yeah, I'd give them all 0.
All right, in a bit.